because if you come out into a market, you're coming out with a product that you feel is going to serve a target market. And you need to understand that as a business, when you're coming out with a solution or product, you're serving a specific target market and you're a business.
Correct.
So at the end of the day, you need to try to make money. You need to keep, I guess, the shareholders happy
Correct.
from that perspective. But over the years, they've been able to innovate. And now when you go to an Islamic bank or an Islamic bank window, automatically you'll see that the home loan example, or mortgage bond is on the exact same kind of level as that of a conventional mortgage bond, although it's structured completely differently. And the Islamic mortgage bond is Sharia compliant.
No, 100%. I think today if you go to an Islamic institution that offers Islamic banking products, you can almost find exactly what you can find on the conventional side in terms of products, whether it be a checking account, whether it be a home loan, or vehicle finance, or investments. You'll find the Islamic compliant alternative too. And it's structured in a way that it's not new to people. The way you actually go and apply for these products are very similar to how you would apply for conventional products. So it's not like people will get there and they will not know what is going on. This is a whole new concept. When you actually go and apply for these products, it's exactly the same process you will go through in applying for a conventional home loan or conventional vehicle finance. You still got to do the application, still got to qualify for that financing. The question that normally comes up is that, well, if it's Islamic banking, how are these banks actually making money? I think that's one of the biggest issues.